not Hamites, but for the most part, all of them people in there are Gentiles, according to Scripture. But when you keep reading when you read the whole chapter, you understand when the Most High would take us from the captivities and then make us keep the law perfectly. So that's not talking about the 1948. All right, but and it's about coming back to your nationality as well as, and that's the whole thing with prophecy, is coming back to the nationality. Just like this whole thing is Revelation 7:1-9. The destruction's not gonna happen until the elect of Israel is sealed. Okay, so yes, the nationality does matter, just like Romans 11:1-7. That Paul reiterates that he's an Israelite and that the remnant is of Israel is going to be saved, just like Romans the 9th chapter, that though Israel be as the sand of the sea, a remnant shall be saved. Okay, so let me get and let me I wanted to bring this out one more time, because again, man, no prophecies in Egypt, concerning our condition and concerning who we are as a people. There's no niggas don't know they Egyptians. They don't really know what they just saying. Oh, the knowledge of Egypt. That's all that's being pushed. But you don't show. Okay, well, this is how we know we Egyptians. But we always showing y'all. But y'all can never get the understanding that you had Jews. You like, for instance, Queen Kahina. Jewish, and people like what's his name, Septimius Severus. When you study him, they tell you, well, not only that he was black, but also that he had a Shemitic ancestry. So, like, showing you that you had people and then, like, in Africa, people knowing that they not, that you had the Israelites in Africa and not the native Africans, and they knew they were different people. All right, so but this is Isaiah 1. I just read it, but wanted to set it up for something. The ox, Isaiah 1:3. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib, but Israel do not know, my people do not consider. Okay, so yeah, like I was saying, it's about coming back to this nationality, which is as an Israelite. We've been taught, all like niggas polite talking about that so long, because they've been telling us so long that we're not the people of the book. It's a conscious thing that now, but it's like, how can it be when the scriptures are saying those things? Okay, like, I can understand if you know what I'm saying. It just don't make no sense, man. It just don't make no sense, man. When the scriptures telling you, even when the scriptures telling you that the white man's gonna pay for everything he's done, is that some conscious thing? No, it isn't. But let me get let me see this Baruch. So, it's a nationality thing, coming back to your nationality. This is Baruch 2:28. As thou spakest by the servant Moses in the day when thou commandest him to write thy law before the children of Israel, saying. So Moses, because another thing, niggas saying that, they having a hard time understanding that Moses wrote the law, and different parts of the law, and the Most High told Moses different things to write, different things to let out. So it's not impossible that the Most High said, write your death, or he could have had Joshua write it. You know what I'm saying? Just any type of small talk to deny the scriptures. But verse 29, if ye will not hear my voice, surely this very great multitude shall be turned into a small number among the nations, where I will scatter them. For I knew that they would not hear me because it is a stiff-necked people, but in the land of their captivities, plural, they shall remember themselves. Okay, so in the land of our captivities, we shall remember ourselves. So how else do we remember ourselves? You know, not only knowing. Matter of fact, let me keep reading. And shall know that I'm the Most High, their power, for I will give them a heart and ears to hear. Okay, so again, going back to the nationality, it's not only knowing that, yeah, we're the real Jews, but it also coming back. You got to come back to the Most High and understand, okay, this the God of Israel. That's our power. This the curses. Okay, this is why we're in the ghettos and slums. This is why our women out of order. This is why the nations rule over us, because we didn't left our power. Okay, by serving other gods, false gods. Okay, so matter of fact, I wanted to bring out another point. Yeah, so let me hold that and get yeah, just to show that the heritage is also matter of fact, let me get Jeremiah. This is Jeremiah 17. This is Jeremiah 17 and 4. Okay, because we lost our heritage. Alright, so this is Jeremiah 17 and 4. And thou even thyself shall discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee, and will cause thee to serve thine enemies in the land which thou knowest not. Okay, for ye have kindled a fire in my anger, which shall burn forever. Okay, so just like Exodus 6 and 8, you read that, showing that not only the heritage is, which I'm about to read, is like the law, statutes, and commandments and all the customs, but also our land. So going back to Deuteronomy 28 verse 68, you know, scripture just said we would go and I will cause thee to serve thy enemies in a land which thou knowest not. Okay, so we done lost our heritage, knowing that we was a Jew, and then knowing or lost, we done lost our land. So again, that's all prophecy. Okay, and then you know, Micah 2:1 and 2 tells you, you know, they basically they take you know, Edom take our a man's heritage. Okay, all right, so let me go back to read that again, back in Baruch 30. For I knew that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people, but in the land of their captivity they shall remember themselves, and shall know that I am their power, for I will give them a heart and ears to hear, and they shall praise me in the land of their captivity and think upon my name. Okay, so again, excuse me, that the Most High, we were in the land of our captivity, we would come back to the Most High, basically in spirit and in truth. He would give us a heart and ears to hear, and they shall praise me in the land of their captivity and think upon my name. Okay, so we ain't gonna do nothing without the most coming back to the Most High. We ain't, and I'm can cut all of that stuff that is prophecy. The reason why we have to go to the white man and the nations, and we don't have our own resources and things like that, because it's all part of the curses that we wouldn't be able to trade with these people and trade here and trade there. And at the end of the day, you try talking about trading with Hamites and those that sold us into captivity, man. So you know what I'm saying. So that's just, we might as well just sell and trade with the white man then. See, that's why you niggas, man. You niggas is not about you niggas ain't about your people, man. But at the end of the day, you know, like I said, man, it's all prophecy that everything that we going through. All right, but verse 30, verse 33, and return from their stiff neck and from their wicked deeds, for they shall remember the way of their fathers which sinned before the Most High. Okay, so let me hold that and get so we showing you back to Deuteronomy 20:28. You know, not keeping the commandments. So our forefathers sinned, and now we're in this predicament. All right, so this is Ecclesiasticus 24:23. All these things are the book of the covenant of the Most High Power, even the law which Moses commanded for a heritage unto the congregations of Jacob. So, and that's another cut as well to the Bible being a religious book. It's not a religious book, it's a book. All these things are the book of the covenant of the Most High Power, even the law which Moses commanded for an heritage. So the Bible is an heritage to the Israelites. It's not a religious book. All right. It's a book of wisdom, prophecy, you know, the laws, the morals, the law of the land, different things for the Israelites. Again, because Deuteronomy, the 4th chapter, telling you that the nations would be, this is a wise and understanding people. That's why Isaiah, the 2nd chapter, we gonna teach the nations how to keep our laws, and they gonna fall in under us. Okay, but just to show that was let me get another scripture. This is Sirach, still Ecclesiasticus 17:11. Besides this, he gave them knowledge and the law of life for an heritage. Okay, so again, man, the Bible is a law of life. It's an heritage. The book of the dead that's what it is. The book of the dead, not the book of life that you would find in the scriptures. Okay. He made an everlasting covenant with them and showed them his judgments. Okay, so back to Baruch. Okay, so that's the heritage and returning from their stiff neck and wicked deeds. Okay, so that's another thing and part of prophecy, remembering yourself, okay, with the Israelites. And then how do we come back to the Most High Power? By coming back to the law, statutes, and commandments, which is our heritage. All right, so verse 34, and I will bring them again into the land which I promised with an oath unto their fathers Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and they shall be lords of it. Okay, so again, who are the gods? Who are the lords? All right, the Israelites. And I will increase them, and they shall not be diminished. And diminished, going back to Romans 11, you know, the riches of the world diminished. But you know, that's a different topic. But verse 35, and I will make an everlasting covenant with them to be their power, and they shall be my people, and I will no more drive my people of Israel out of the land that I have given them. Okay, and that goes back to Amos 9:15. So showing this is a last talk going into the last days. Okay, so again, cut to all the naysayers and gainsayers that, you know, of our nation, that Israelites of the flesh, but not spiritually, and still under the philosophies of Christianity and love everybody, love this, love that, and all of that. And we not the Israelites, we Gentiles. No, that just cuts you right there. Okay, so let me get this Deuteronomy real quick to back up that whole what I just read. Okay, so this is Deuteronomy 4:27. Okay, and the Most High shall scatter you among the nations, and ye shall be left few in number among the heathen, whether the Most High shall lead you. And like the scriptures say, that the Most High be a sanctuary among us. I think it was a small sanctuary. I put it in the link description. And there ye shall serve gods, the work of men's hands, wood and stone, which neither see nor hear nor eat nor smell. But if from thence thou shalt seek the Most High thy power, thou shalt find him, if thou seek him with all thy heart and with all thy soul. Okay, so again, you got to come back to the Most High. When thou art in tribulation, and all these things are come upon thee, even in the latter days, if thou turn to the Most High thy power, and shall be obedient to his voice.